Hello, everybody. Welcome to today's session. In today's session, we're going to go over a few currency pairs I have on my watch list and see what potential trading opportunities we have for this coming week and how we can take advantage of them. So we're going to start off with the Japanese currency index, JPYX, and see what's up with it. So obviously the month has just begun. We're going to have to start from the monthly time frame. We can see from the monthly time frame, JPYX has been rejected a couple of times here in this resistance. So it's a very strong resistance. And last month has been nothing but bearish pressure in the JPYX. So once we go to so from there, we understand that the bears have pressure on JPYX. Now, once we come to the weekly, we can see that the weekly didn't close that strong. It closed with a doji on a 0.618 Fibonacci key level, which is a significant key level. So the bears are losing momentum from the weekly perspective. Obviously, from the monthly, they are very strong. And obviously, you can see here they broke below this low. So obviously, the trend is bearish. So how are we going to play this one out? So what I anticipate to see happening is that prices are going to reverse at least until these highs here to retest this resistance before we actually see a continuation so that it can create a lower high, right? So I'm anticipating to see prices reverse until somewhere here before we actually see a bearish continuation. Now, that's my bias. The only reason or the only time I'm going to take this trade is when prices break above this structure here. You can see this is a daily structure. We had this resistance and prices have been respecting it. So I'll only be taking the trade once prices break above here. And the reason for that is because you can see in the past, prices here broke below the structure and then ranged for a while. Now, on the higher time frame, obviously you see it created dojis. So if you took the trade without proper confirmation, you would have been stopped out as prices kept on pushing lower. Same thing here. We have a doji. A doji is just an indication of prices losing momentum. It's not a reversal confirmation. So I won't be pulling the trigger until I get proper confirmations. Now, what's the proper confirmation I'm waiting for? I'm waiting for prices to actually break above this structure here on the 4 hours. Once it does, that will be my proper confirmation that, yes, we do have some kind of a reversal. So I'll be looking for buys once prices break above here, not a minute earlier. Now, should prices also continue with the bearish pressure by breaking below these lows here, I will also be looking for selling opportunities. That means the sellers will have gotten the selling pressure and I'll be looking for prices to continue selling low and I will take sells. Now, how will this be impacting the other currency pairs? Obviously, we do have Euro JPY, where I'm anticipating to see prices break below this low, give us a retest of some kind, and then continue pushing lower. Should prices obviously give us the proper confirmations on JPYX, because JPYX is like, it shows what's happening with the Japanese yen. So once it confirms on the JPYX, obviously all the pairs that have JPY in them just fall in line. So this is what I'm actually anticipating to see happen on Euro JPY. And then we got CAD JPY, same thing. Prices here have already actually broken below the trend line. But because I don't have the confirmation on JPYX, I'm not going to be taking the trade until I get proper confirmations, right? So CAD JPY, prices have already broken below this low, which was the most recent low. We have a lower high because we had a high, lower, lower low. So prices have already started creating a downtrend on the 4-hour on CAD JPY, but I don't have confirmations on JPYX, so I'm not really going to be taking any trade with this one, right? We do have USD JPY. From the weekly perspective, we can actually see that prices have already closed, or they've lost momentum on the 0.618 Fibonacci key level. So I'm anticipating to see prices just reject from there once we get proper confirmations, obviously. These being our first targets. And price